All right, guys, so going through this really quickly and thinking about getting the assessments into the Marzano word bank, there is some things that we can do to use some questions that are already in SchoolNet. So if we start out at home and we go ahead down where it says item banks and click on item banks, we can actually copy some items from other banks. We cannot use the SchoolNet bank. We cannot use this bank or this bank. But the three banks that we really can use is the NCDPI MathSat Bank, the Classroom Bank, and also the Released Bank. So there is quite a few questions that we can go from. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to choose this NCDPI Classroom Bank. And I'm going to actually choose this question right here. But I do want to show you that you can actually go in and do an applied filter and choose the subject area. So for mathematics, I'd choose mathematics. Okay, I can actually choose the grade level. I'm going to keep it with 5th grade. So there's my 5th grade. I can also choose the standard. I can also do this down here where I can select the level of question. So if I want a level 3 or 4 question, I can go ahead and select that. All right, so I'll use this question right here. That's a level 3 strategic thinking question. I can view that question, but let's say this is the question I wanted, or let's say I wanted this question, but I wanted to change something. So the first thing I'm going to do is show you how to get this question into the word bank. And then the next thing I'm going to do is going to show you how to go ahead and edit that question. So if I go in and I hit view details, it's going to go ahead and open up that question on a different screen for me. And all I'm going to simply do is hit copy. And I'm just going to go ahead and hit Benson Middle School Bank and save to bank. Once I have done this, the question is now in the bank. You can see bank name Benson Middle School, but I can actually go in here and I can edit that question. So let's say I wanted to change that to a 5. There we go. Or let's say I wanted to change something to modify the question, maybe which order pair is found outside the rectangle. I could make this an open response question and just simply add, tell me the steps, or whatever it may be. I could change the type of question. Just go open response, yes. And now there's an open response question. I do need to go in there and put the scoring, but there's an open response question. I'm going to go ahead and change it back to a multiple choice question. And then I just hit save to bank. So down here, I'll just hit save. This is one of the ways you can actually go in, take a SchoolNet, make it that higher level question, and have all of that graphic and everything in there. Or you can just use a question by itself. It will save into the Benson Middle School Bank, and that is probably one of the easiest ways to get the SchoolNet questions in there. Again, you can only use those bottom 3 banks. The other ones are owned by the companies, and you don't have access to either copy them or edit them without going ahead and copying and pasting them or taking screenshots like shown in the previous video. If you have any questions, just go ahead and let me know, and I can Zoom with you or help you through it. All right.